Good morning. My name is Shaban Mohammed. I'm coming up with some big exclusive update. And today we are going to look at the story of Osei Wusu, Abdul Karim, and other matters in the transfer window. And first of all, we have to start with Osei Wusu. And Osei Wusu has been a key member, of FC Samatex 2 seasons ago when they won the Ghana Premier League. And even as at that time, Hearts, Kotoko were all fighting for a signature. And now it's getting so tense, it's getting so interesting because Kotoko are working so hard to get his signature. This week, they have to meet Osei Wusu, and the meeting was supposed to be done on Tuesday, but as we speak now, Ivan's meeting will be done maybe possibly by Sunday. The team would be meeting him to discuss a possible deal with the player. Then Heart to Folk have also joined the chase because for Heart to Folk, they've been in the chase for so long. They wanted the player at all costs. But then that was when he left FC Samatex last season. And as at last season, he was injured and he was recovering. So they wanted the player at all costs. So now the battle is between Heart to Folk and Kumasa Santu Kotoko on Osei Wusu. And there are a lot of people who are sharing their comment that okay, it's only Kotoko who can do the fast sign and Heart to Folk will delay. But let's see how this one will go. Let's see if, because Evans is currently in Accra, he's an Accra boy, and Heart to Folk are based in Accra, Kotoko in Kumasi. So let's see between the two sides. I will bring you all the exclusive updates around them, how they will be working hard or chasing the player's signature with regards to the move ahead of the 2025-2026 season. Now let's talk about Solomon Agbasi. I'll come to Abdul Karim's move to Heart of Oak. Solomon Agbasi yesterday everything is sorted. They've agreed on a fee. They've agreed on a personal terms, and that is the amount of money the player will be taking every month. And the goalkeeper has agreed to play for Heart of Oak on a 3-year contract, and they are supposed to agree on the time for medical today, and I'm sure today is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so medical will be done next week with Solomon Agbasi. So we are looking at how the deals will go, how everything will go with regards to his move. But for now, everything is agreed between Heart of Oak and Solomon Agbasi, waiting for medical, then official signing will be done between the two parties. And this is some news around Solomon Agbasi. He was part of the Dreams FC team that participated in 2022-23 CAF Confederation Cup, and Solomon was one of the best shot stoppers during that time. And that is the news around the young shot stopper who is going to compete with Benjamin Asari at Heart of Oak. Benjamin is the number one, and they only have Shayi Shoai because goalkeeper Kwesin Ketia's moved to Hohoy. I'll giving you the brief update around that. Now let's move on to Abdul Karim. Now, interesting twist, as at yesterday morning, Abdul Karim was Nations FC player. He is a defensive midfielder, can also play as a central midfielder. He joined Nations FC from Bichim United, and he was under Kasim Mingelo Kansi at Bichim, Kasim Mingelo Kansi at Nations, and now he is likely to leave Kasim Mingelo Kansi. Now, this is the big news around him. Now, this is what happened. Yesterday, the player consulted Nations FC and they officially parted ways because his contract was supposed to be expired in December. The player decided, no, I want to go. And the contract was terminated. Immediately after the contract termination, Heart of Oak contacted him, the camp, because prior to yesterday, at a point in time last month, Heart of Oak were talking to him, but he was under contract. So it became very difficult for him to join Heart of Oak. But for now, it is now open for Heart of Oak to get his signature, and it looks like it is going to happen because Karim now is a free agent. He's parted ways with Nations FC. He's currently in Bichim after contract termination with Nations FC yesterday. So he's currently in Bichim, and they are looking forward for a new deal with Heart of Oak. And that is some news around Abdul Karim, who is expected to sign for Heart of Oak by next week. And so the conversations will proceed from today, and they'll look at a possible deal on a 3-year contract for the midfielder. That is some news around Abdul Karim. Now, let's look at Kwesin Ketia Hohoy. He's a goalkeeper for Heart of Oak. Currently, he's expected to go on loan to Hohoy United, and they are talking. Hohoy, but Heart of Oak wanted him to extend his contract. He only has 1-year contract. They want one more contract. Then he can go on loan for 1 season. Then they know that at least when he performs, they are secured of another 1 more season with him. And then look at if he's going to make progress. And so they are working on that. But for the agreement to Hohoe is done because Agbasi is coming. And if Agbasi comes, Benjamin Asari will be there. They will be battling for the number 1 spot. Then Sharif Shoaib will be also a backup. So they don't need too much of goalkeepers. And so they will now allow Sharif Kosin Ketia to go to Hohoe United, and that is the news around now. And then William Deji has signed for Idiana. NS Wankulina is the next deal for Idiana, and they are looking forward to get his signature. Ali Du Mohammed is a big player, midfielder. He's been training hard. He's been training, doing everything possible. And for now, Idiana, Vision, Samatex, Heart of Hook are all chasing for a signature, and that makes it more interesting. My name is Shaban Mohammed. I'll be coming up with some big deals, some big exclusives. I'll be telling you the stories of the Ghana Premier League. Keep following Mo Shaban for all the deals. I'll be coming up with more.